Okay, hi everyone. Hi. Welcome to Nicci's wedding. That's not in the speech, but I thought I should say it. I'm Sally, chief bridesmaid, nervous public speaker, and long-time best friend of the beautiful bride Nicci. I hate public speaking, so please bear with me, but I couldn't miss the chance to say thank you to Nicci and Joe for letting me be part of such a special day, so thank you. Let me breathe. Nicci asked me to be her bridesmaid many years ago, so I've technically had loads of time to prepare this speech. In true Sally style, though, I've left it to the last minute, and I've kind of roped in ChatGPT to help, so if it's awkward, blame the robot. Oh. Can we take a moment? Doesn't Nicci look beautiful today? So lovely to see her in something other than black. Joe, Kalel, Ava, Jessica and Amy, you all look amazing too. Now Nicci and I met when we were 18 at KFC, a job we hated. So she got us new jobs in a call centre, which we also hated. But for a while we had the best time. £12,000 a year, it felt like winning the lottery. I need to breathe. Nights out shopping sprees, dodgy steaks, too many jugs of Purple Rain, and of course meeting JLS in Blackpool. Many happy memories. Let me breathe, everyone, sorry. Then one day Nicci walked out of our job mid-shift, and shortly after she met Joe. Suddenly, and I mean suddenly, it was engagements, babies, and houses, and all grown-up things. And through it all, she remained the same Nicci, determined, loyal, and somehow annoyingly brilliant at everything. Let me breathe. She was born to be a mum, and she's built an amazing family and a successful business from scratch. I've always admired how she just goes for it and does it so well. Joe, you're perfect for her. I'm probably the only person who can keep up. Right, one last breath. Nearly done. Before I say a final toast to the happy couple, I wanted to toast to the bride and groom's absent friends and family members. Today's wedding is obviously quite an intimate do, and there are a few people to both of them who are no longer with us, who'll be looking down on both of them, very proud of them today. So here's to absent friends and family. To absent friends and family. And finally, let's raise a glass to Nicci and Joe, not just in name now, but in marriage. To Mr. and Mrs. Bennell. Did you like it? Did you like it?
Yes.
Kalel, your turn now. You can keep the speech.
Thank you.
As a gift. I hated that. I can get drunk now. I can get legless. Hey guys, you want the mic?
Just click this on your shoulder.
Like that.
You got that?
Yeah.
Nice and loud.
Uh-huh.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Your voice has got to go from that side to that side.
Okay, so just that. Thank you for letting me be your best man, Dad. Oh, well, I'm actually a boy, so I am the best boy. Thank you all for coming. And my nana said I'm supposed to say the bridesmaids look pretty, but that would be weird because one is my sister and one is my cousin, so nah. I love my mum and dad to the moon and back, and I'm very happy for their marriage. And I hope we will be happy forever and ever and have a bright future together. Even though I think it's gross when you kiss each other. I will love you both forever too, and you two belong together, and I'm very joyful for the happiness you two have. My mum looks beautiful, and my dad looks handsome. Thank you for being great parents and taking us on lots of nice holidays, buying us nice presents, and taking me to football. Congratulations to my mum and dad on their wedding day. One last thing. Mum, can I have a brother? Please.
No!
Please!
No!
No chance, right?
I think it's gross when we kiss them. No, there will not be any more baby Bennells, I'm sorry, no. You staying there a minute while he does it? Or do you wait with that?
Just clip it on you.
Clip it on the side of your dress, sorry.
Just clip it on there.
Didn't expect that.
To Mum and Dad, thank you for letting me be your maid of honour. I am very excited for your wedding day, and I am glad you didn't get married last time because I want to remember it, and we can both be here to enjoy it with you now. I love you both so much and very happy for you. Mum, you look stunning, and Dad, you look great too, and I can't wait to see you dance moves later. Thank you for being amazing parents and letting us have 3 dogs, and for everything else you do for us too. Mum, you are a missus now. Congratulations to both of you on your wedding day. One last thing, I do not want another brother.
Go on, Joe. Try and follow the kids down. Come out the sunlight. The sun in your
So on behalf of my beautiful wife and I, we would like to thank you all massively for coming today, and we have also some more thank yous to say. I want to say a massive thank you to Nicci's mum, Elaine, for helping out and contributing to the wedding, for helping us over the years with Ava and Kalel, and for being such a loving, caring person in general. Having a mother-in-law isn't so bad after all. Ava, can you come up and get your gift for your nana, please? Give them to your nana. Thank you.
Mrs. Maxwell Mason, Danielle right here. Danielle's flowers.
I want to say thank you to Nicci's Nana Joan for paying for the limo and altering the bridesmaids' dresses. Kalel, can you also come up and grab Gigi's present?
That's under the table. You put it
Yeah. There you go, son.
Gigi.
Give it to Gigi, mate. Thank you. Thanks to the bridesmaids, Sally, Amy, Jessica, and my beautiful daughter Ava. And again, thank you for helping Nicci and being here today. I'm sure you all agree the bridesmaids look stunning. Thank you for my best man, Kalel, my best football fact checker, the biggest City fan in the world, and the craziest kid going. Thank you to Paul for sorting out my stag do, for helping out today. But you could at least let me win a go-karting. And lastly, I just want to say thanks to all the staff here at the Plough and to all the suppliers, our photographers and videographers, especially Katie, who's a good friend of Nicci's, that should be enjoying the day, but instead she's working. Thank you. For those that you don't know, me and Nicci met working together back in 2012 at a place called Harry PC, where I built computers and she pretty much just flirted with customers. When Nicci moved from the office upstairs down to the trade counter, we started to talk. I started to simp, making her brews, buying chocolate, and slowly trying to work my way in. As time went on, I changed my tactics and tried getting onto her emo level by wearing black skinny jeans, a t-shirt with a cross in it, and even a black earring.
You're still a chap though.
Where I'd turn up on my days off to buy parts of my PC that I didn't even have. On our breaks, we played pool together and even talked about having kids and how many we would like, and when eventually we'd have them. Things seemed to be going in the right direction, me forgetting the many times she knocked me back, and the multiple refusals to give me a number. But luckily for her, she had a great arse in her skirt, so I carried on. Sorry, son, you should have closed your ears, mate. I got wind that Nicci bought a car, so I pretended I wanted to do some driving lessons and I asked her to pick me up and go for a drive. We did this for a couple of weeks until I won around and finally went on our first date. The more time went on, the more I realised I might just want to spend the rest of my life with this girl, and I finally started to understand what love is. When the owner of the business found out me and Nicci were spending time together, he told me I'm no longer allowed to come down to the trade counter, and then all of a sudden he decided to fire Nicci. That same evening, I went out to give Nicci a hug to find him. He was peering out of his window, so I stuck my finger up at him and I quit. The following weeks, we spent every day together, jobless but loving every minute. 5 to 6 weeks after leaving our job, I proposed to Nicci for the first time, and no sooner than 9 months after that, Ava was born. Now, to some people that may seem very quick, but I wouldn't change things. We have 2 beautiful children, and if I knew life was going to be this perfect back in 2012, I would have done things even sooner. I always say to Nicci, nothing's perfect, and there's always room for improvement. But with how absolutely stunning you look here today, in this moment, this is perfection. So please, can you raise a toast to my beautiful wife, and thank you for making this day perfect, because I've done absolutely nothing, and it's a nice surprise for me. To Nicci, thank you. Yeah. What, sorry?
Well, I've got to do this now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, recorder. Yeah.
Oh yeah. You just need to shout out. It's just my winning, isn't it? It won't go. I'll put it right down cleavage. It's a lovely place. All right, it looks good on me. Oh, why did I choose an emotional speech? I should have done the funny one. Right, okay. Planning this wedding has been so easy because I've just booked everything I've ever seen while working at weddings. But writing the speech has been the hardest task ever. This is my 20th attempt. I didn't even need to do a speech, as we all know it's not a done thing for brides to do a speech. However, we all know I talk way too much, so it didn't feel right for me to sit and be quiet. I've tried writing speeches with a bit of humour. I deleted that and I decided I just want to stand up and speak from my heart about my incredible family and friends. You're first. I'm going to start with my mum. She's raised me and my brother as a single mum, and it hasn't always been easy. There's been times where I've screamed at her, shouted at her, slammed in doors, and even told her I hated her while growing up, but that couldn't be further from the truth. My mum is my rock, my best friend, and the one who taught me what unconditional love really is. There is no shadow of doubt that she'll always be there for me and love me no matter what, and that goes both ways. I love you, Mum, and I just wanted to say thank you for everything, especially for raising me and to be who I am today, and always looking after Ava and Claire for us, so me and Joe can have our date nights every month. With you giving us that help and support with the kids, it's meant that me and Joe were able to spend quality time together and make our relationship as strong as it is today. Oh God, why am I doing this? Next, you. Me Nana, I just love you. We're so close and I'm so grateful for that. Even growing up, just being able to have you around us all the time and having so many fond memories with you. From playing with your toy post office to your random tin of buttons and making jam tarts and paper mache bowls. They're all such fond memories. But even now as an adult, just going out for lunch with you and having a good chat means the world to me because you mean the world to me. Right. Next, my brother and his kids. Growing up, me and Martin used to just beat holes out of each other. But now as adults, we don't talk much as he's a man of very little words. But if we need each other, we know we're there and we know we can rely on each other, especially last year when we needed each other the most. I'm so glad that our children are similar ages. It's so lovely seeing all 4 of them growing up together really close and they're being best cousins to each other. Next, my friends, which of course includes my amazing neighbours too. I don't have a big friendship circle because to me it's about quality, not quantity. The ones I do have are all I need. They're who I can just text when I need a good rant or to cheer me up and have a laugh with. I can trust them to be there for me when I need them the most, and I love you all individually. Thank you for making my hen do such a fab day. It was literally perfect. And I expect you all to dance and sing in awful voices with me tonight too. Next up, my children. Even when I wrote this, I filled up writing the word children. Oh my God. Ava and Claire are the most perfect kids any parents could ever dream of having. You've both made mine and your dad's life. She's going. Full of happiness. The amount of times we've smiled or laughed because of you both is insane. We're so incredibly proud of you both, and we love you both so much. We've got so many happy memories together already, and I can't wait for when we go on holiday and have some more quality family time together. And lastly, my husband. Yeah, my husband. It says, "You drive me insane, like literally insane." But there's nobody else I would rather be with. You really are my everything, and marrying you today means the world to me. I'm writing this as you lay next to me asleep, and your morning breath is dreadful, but I can still look at you and think I'm lucky to have found you. We are literally opposites on almost everything, but one thing we're the same on is how much we love each other. We've proven we make an incredible team together. We've experienced so much of life together since we met at Aria 13 years ago. We started with nothing and we've ended up with everything. From having 2 incredible children, buying a beautiful house, doing fantastic in our careers, and then somehow ending up with not 1, not 2, but 3 daft dogs. Thanks, Colette. We couldn't have done it all without each other. Whilst I'm talking about things that we've accomplished together, I just wanted to take a moment to say how proud your mum, grandma and granddad would be if they could see you now, and I'm sure Sarah would agree. I want to thank them for raising you so incredibly well, because without them, I wouldn't have an amazing husband and our kids wouldn't have such a great dad. I'm looking forward to what else we'll do together and the countries we'll visit. However, my absolute favourite place in the world is laying in bed with you, with my head on your chest, with my sucking my thumb, and then the whole world just disappears and I'm instantly calm. Let's promise each other that today changes nothing, because what we have is already perfect for us and we're already perfect for each other. Callum doing it? He's going. He's doing it. Go on, Callum. Can you just click back to your jacket, please?
Clip out to your jacket, Matt. Just on that side.
Testing. Good afternoon, everyone.
Afternoon.
All right, let's try that one more time. Good afternoon, everyone. Better. So, a few months back, Nicci approached me and asked if I wouldn't mind saying a few words on behalf of Joe. I presume that Nicci must have thought that given the length of time that I've known Joe, I might be able to speak to the character of Joe, share stories of years gone by, and give some background to all you lovely guests of her new wedded husband. I'm sorry to disappoint you, Nicci. It's not going to be anything like that. I'm only joking. It actually speaks to the compatibility of Nicci and Joe, because a couple of weeks later, Joe asked me the exact same thing. Twitcher said, "Well, yeah, Joe, that's great, but Nicci's already asked me, so I'm not doing it twice."
You told him? You didn't tell me that for months. I didn't know.
First domestic, everybody. So I first met Joe 22 years ago. 22 years, Joe, can you believe that? So me and Joe both had the pleasure of going to one of the most state-of-the-art educational havens in Manchester, Two Trees Sports College. If you don't know the area, then you probably think, oh, well, that's really nice. And if you do know the area, then you know I'm absolutely lying. It's a rundown school in a rundown area with rundown teachers and rundown kids. So it's safe to say that we wasn't off to the best start. Anyway, one day, I'm in year 7, I think. I think it was a French class, and I think we had a supply teacher that day, and I'm late, and I'm really late. And as I get to the classroom door, I can just hear it absolutely going off inside, which isn't anything new for Two Trees. I see a chair get launched across the classroom, and then I see a 12-year-old Joe just come steaming out. And me and Joe worked close at this point, so I didn't really understand what was going on. So I said to another member of the class, I said, "So what's going on there?" And the child explained to me that the teacher had got really annoyed with the class, and she told Joe that if he didn't settle down, he didn't behave, then she was going to be ringing his mum in a minute. That teacher sadly didn't know that Joe had only lost his mum a couple of months before. And at the time, I hadn't long lost my dad either. So the emotions displayed by Joe really resonated a lot with me because I could understand it. I shared a lot of the same lessons with Joe, so little by little we did start speaking, and I realised that this lad's actually a lot like me. I mean, have you seen Pokemon? YouTube's definitely seen Pokemon, haven't you? Well, Joe was like a more evolved version of me. I was like a chameleon, but Joe was more like a Charizard. I mean, I used to kick football in the back garden. I used to kick the ball around or against the wall and stuff. But Joe played for a team. Joe played for Ashton United. I used to role play speaking to girls in my bedroom. Joe did it in real life. Like real life.
You better not have.
I mean, I just wrote that for the speech. Nicci. Sorry. But no, seriously, Joe really did take me under his wing. Like, we was the exact same age, but mentally, Joe was just older. I'd turn up at his grand's on a Friday, ready to hit the park in a 1990s bubble jacket and pants that didn't really fit me. But rather than just leave me to get ridiculed, Joe would just take you upstairs, open his wardrobe, pick me out an outfit, because that's just who Joe is. He looks after people. I'm a firm believer that people are a product of the people we meet in our lives and the lessons that we learn along the way. And I have no doubt that a lot of my better characteristics stem from not only meeting Joe, but meeting his amazing family as well. Sarah, Jean, Len, they all treated me like I was just one of their own. I'd stay there for weeks on end. They never asked me for anything. They'd make me breakfast in the morning, and I'm a really fussy eater, so they used to have to buy things in, especially for me. They never actually did catch us watering down any of the spirits either from the alcohol cabinet. Do you remember that, Joe? Sure, all of that was just water by the end. My first drink was actually Joe actually gave me my first drink. I think it was a bottle of cider, and I even tried to water that down as well. I mean, I could go on all day giving you stories about me and Joe growing up, but what I really wanted to say was, growing up, I had the privilege of calling this man my best friend throughout the most challenging stage of a young person's life. And now Nicci, Kalal, Ava, you guys have got the privilege of calling him dad and husband for the rest of yours. So, Joe, if your mum, your grandma and granddad could have been here today, I've absolutely no doubt that they'd be so proud of you, Nicci, Kalal and Ava, and the beautiful family that you guys have become. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you could join me and raise your glass to Mr. and Mrs. Bennell. I'm going to go to a corner and calm down somewhere.